Hello and welcome to my room. Today we will be having a Tiff Talk at night. Yeah, how's your day been? Hopefully it's been good. Mine has been good, thank you for asking. I want to show you the earrings I got today. I got them at the West Village with Jordan today. We got Mama Two's, had really good pizza. Yeah, but that's not why I'm here. I'm here to have a deep talk with y'all. I have decided that I want to talk about things that are uncomfortable, because why wouldn't we? I had this talk with Jordan. I suffer from anxiety, and I was telling him how I was feeling and kind of, let me make a video about it because maybe other people can relate, and I'm learning how to deal with what I'm dealing with, and maybe I can help you. Take what I'm saying with a grain of salt, but I'm struggling just like you, so maybe we can help each other. I suffer from anxiety, and it affects me every day. I've always had anxiety. I've always known deep down that I had like a high level of nervousness. I've always been so self-conscious of myself, whether it's how other people are perceiving me, what other people are saying about me, whether what I'm wearing is gonna have someone say something mean about me, or maybe if I say something it's gonna sound weird. My thing growing up is I don't want to be seen as weird. But what does weird mean? Now that I've grown up, my frontal lobe is developing, it's solidifying now. Being weird is not a bad thing. That's what I've learned. It makes you different. And so today, like I said, I suffer from anxiety, and I've had a lot of bad self-talk, especially when I have these anxiety attacks where I tell myself that I'm not enough. And I tell myself, like, you don't belong here. And that's what I want to talk about. The feeling of not belonging. Let's talk about it, because maybe you can relate. I grew up in South Brooklyn. If you don't know what that means, I'm like a few stops away from Coney Island. And if you look at the map, I'll show you the map actually. I don't know if you can see, but it says like Coney Island. Yeah, I'm in this area. Yeah. It takes me an hour to get anywhere in the city. And I love working in the city because, duh, it's where everything happens. But it takes an hour to get anywhere. Besides the point, I grew up here, and I love that I have a home. I love that I have supportive parents, but I grew up very creative. My first love was art. I love drawing. Let me show you a few, because I used to be so scared of showing people. Why wouldn't I show my art? This is what I drew yesterday, and it's supposed to be me, right? I love showing my drawings because it makes me happy. I don't do it for clout, but drawing has always been an outlet for me. Every time I'm stressed, every time I'm bored, when I feel anxious, I draw or I sing. I turn to something creative. But I wouldn't say my neighborhood is creative. If you think of New York City, what do you think about? You think about Soho. You think about Times Square, maybe Williamsburg. Places with a lot of like culture, with a lot of art, with like murals on the wall. You don't find a lot of that here, unfortunately. That's just the type of person I am. It felt like no one could relate to me growing up, in a sense of expressing themselves through art. No one that I knew had that. No one I knew had that besides middle school, but I went to a performing arts middle school, so obviously people had that passion the same way I did. Going into high school, I kind of dropped it. I was like, let me get into science, because when I was younger, I told my parents I wanted to be an artist, and they told me, you're not gonna make a lot of money. And true, as like an impressionable child, that was my dream. My dream was to be an artist, but it wasn't encouraged. Hearing that as a child, I was like, okay, maybe I need to find a different plan. But this is what I always loved. I always knew that I wanted to be in the arts. I knew it in my soul. I feel like everyone has a purpose, and mine is something in the arts. I don't know yet. My brain is still developing. It is formulating, I will say. I'm still figuring out who I am, and that's okay. I'm in my 20s. In your 20s, you're supposed to figure out who you are. I'm a baby adult. I like to say my sister and I like to say that after 20, first year as a baby, like 21, you're a 1-year-old adult baby. 22, 2-year-old adult baby. Like, I've only been an adult, in my opinion, for 3 years. Still learning, and that's okay. But today, I told my boyfriend, I feel like I don't belong. I feel like I don't have a place where I belong. And I told my mom about it, and she told me that she kind of feels bad for me. I don't know if she can relate to not being able to find a place where you feel welcomed, where you feel like you're being loved for everything that you are. And I don't know if that's rare. Is that rare? Is that a unicorn type of situation? I don't know. It's possible. It's possible to find those people. But I need to start surrounding myself with people that inspire me, that push me to express myself, to push myself to share myself out in the world, to put myself out there, to make these videos. I need that encouragement, and to be honest, I'm not getting that here. Not necessarily this house. I love my family, they're my biggest support, but I don't talk to the people in this neighborhood. I don't really have friends in this neighborhood anymore. Not to say that if you call or text me, I'll answer, but we're not close anymore. That's okay. Friends come and go, it's fine. That's life. I just feel like I want to be able to have those friends where I can have these deep analytical talks and a lot of introspection. I'm a psychology major. I love talking about personal experiences and how they shape you as an adult. I feel like I haven't found that place yet. I feel like I haven't found that community where I'm like, I can be who I am. I can sing my musical theater. I can show you every painting I've made. I can just yap about everything and anything. I love talking about everything that's artistic, everything that, I don't know, the things that I find cool aren't a lot of people's cup of tea. And that's okay, especially in this neighborhood. No one wants to talk about mental health. Why? I'm so open to talking about it. I'm so open to talking about my anxiety, my depression, how it affects my daily life. I'm okay with it, but like I said, the people around here don't. There's such a big stigma around it. That's what I mean when I say I feel like I don't belong. And even in my family too, like, they're not very artistic. Love them. We're Filipino. We love to sing. We have karaoke, but the way I want to pursue a career in the arts is not something that they've thought about for themselves. And that's okay. We're not the same people, but it's hard to relate to me when you can't put yourself in my shoes. Or that's how I feel about my family. What I'm learning is it's okay to be different. It's okay to continue to find yourself. It's okay to ask questions, to try new things. It's okay to be weird. What does weird mean? I've been called weird so many times, but like, elaborate. What about me is weird? Do I make you uncomfortable? And why? There's just a lot of questions I have. A lot of thinking that I do. I'm just a thinker. I like to think. My boyfriend says I like to overthink. I don't think there's a thing as overthinking. There's just thinking. And I think a lot. My coworker said at Radio City, because I used to work there, and she was like, I'm never too much of anything. I'm never too loud. I'm never too, like, extra. And I agree. You can't be, you're never too much of anything. You're not. The people that are telling you that are jealous of you. Or, no, yeah, they are. They're jealous of you and they want to bring you down. That's just the honest truth. People that are putting you down, it's because they don't want you to grow. They don't want you to be who you are. And that kind of just sucks. It sucks. It sucks growing up feeling like what you're doing is wrong. What you like is wrong because it's not right. What about it doesn't make it right because it's not something that you want? And that goes with everything. I just want to be a part of a community that I don't have to explain these things to, that you just understand. And I don't feel like I have that. I'm still learning. I'm still finding. I'm still young. I can't let the anxiety get to me. I can't let it envelop me. Same with you. I know a lot of you are struggling with anxiety and depression. Like I said, I am too. And not every day is easy. Today I had an anxiety attack where I had to walk. We walked the entirety of Soho because I just needed to walk. I just needed to let out the tension that I had in my body and then talk about the things I needed to talk about while walking. It's hard sometimes, but not every day is like this. You know, and today wasn't a bad day. It was a bad moment in a sense where I let myself stay down there, down in the gutter of the negative self-talk, of the depression, because, you know, depression follows anxiety, or that's what happens for me. And there's just guilt. I have guilt too about being anxious because of having to explain myself all the time. So I'm just learning that I don't have to think that much. and I don't have to apologize for being me. I don't have to over-explain anything to anyone. It's not my responsibility to teach someone something. I don't need to teach emotional intelligence. It's something that you have to work on your own. And as I'm working on myself, I hope other people are also working on themselves, but for the better. That's the only thing I can hope for. Now I just need to find the community. It exists. I'm in New York City, the city of artists. Hello? I'll find myself here. I want to immerse myself in an environment where I'm inspired. I feel like you should too. It'll help you grow. I think that's all I have to say. If you agree, leave a comment that you agree. If you like it, leave a like. I don't know. If you want to watch more videos, I have a bunch of shorts. I love those. But thank you for watching. I'm going to try to make more of these. More of Tiff Talks at night. But thank you for watching. And things will get better. I thought today was going to be the end of the world. But I'm here. And I'm here to make this video to let you know that things will be okay. You just have to believe in yourself. Be kind to yourself. Talk to yourself. Hang out with yourself. Your inner child needs it. Heal your inner child. They need you.